Zambia has a new leader after the passing of President Michael Sata. Vice President Guy Scott is now acting president. He is the first white leader of an African nation since 1994, since F.W. de Klerk in pre-apartheid South Africa. Scott will serve as president until elections are held within 90 days. Sata died in a London hospital where he was being treated for a grave illness. CCTV's Jane Keogh looks back at his life from his declining health to when he rose to power, known as King Cobra.
A populist leader and a provocative one at times.
You have got your registered voters. When they bring money, get it.
Known as King Cobra, Michael Sata has had a long history in politics, but he started off as a railway platform cleaner in London. His rise is a story that inspires, but at the same time, it's not without controversy.
There's going to be lots of provocation, but those it's because of poverty.
This is the Sata many in Zambia came to love 3 years ago during presidential campaigning. For 10 years, he'd been an opposition leader. But his focus on lowered taxes, clean water, and better living standards for the poor earned him a huge following. And that eventually landed him the presidency. Sata's time in office, though, has been criticized. Many accused his government of cracking down on opposition, on dissent, and on journalists. Widespread corruption is another worry. But his health soon seemed to overshadow those concerns.
We are very grateful to Chinese people because before I joined politics, the Chinese people did a great deal in our country when they built Chinese land.
This was Sata in June. The contrast between the vigorous opposition leader and the frail president could not be more pronounced, and it fueled speculation that Sata was gravely ill, rumors government took pains to deny. Back in 2008, Zambia's President Levi Mwanawasa died in office after suffering a stroke. Sata was one of the most critical voices against government's decision to keep the president's failing health a state secret. 7 years later, and President Sata found himself in the same position. He was 77 when he died. Jane Keogh, CCTV.